Many have been taking steps to be healthier these days, and there's one particular vitamin that does a lot more for you than you may realize. We are talking about vitamin D, and the benefits go beyond building strong bones. Today, we are joined by Dr. Jerry Williams with our sponsor, Ideal You, to learn more. What's so special about vitamin D, and why do we need it to be healthy, doctor?
So vitamin D is really important for our strong bones, strong teeth, our immune system. And so we need to have a good source of it on a regular basis. It is really easy to get for Michiganders in summertime. Anytime between April and October, the sun will allow us, as long as we get a full exposure on our skin, to be able to create vitamin D just from exposure to the sun in as little as 30 minutes a day, 3 days a week.
Wow. So we know we don't have sun all year round, but who is at most risk for being deficient in vitamin D?
Those that work indoors all day and don't get outside are going to be clearly more likely to be deficient in vitamin D, as well as people who cannot activate vitamin D. They have poor digestion, celiac issues, gastric bypass. Infants are going to be less likely to have enough vitamin D, and people with darker skin color is also going to take a lot longer to absorb vitamin D.
All right. So what are some of the best food sources for vitamin D then?
Oily fish like salmon and mackerel, trout are going to be really good for vitamin D content. Eggs, cheese, beef liver, and mushrooms are good sources as well.
All right. So now we've got the food options, but are supplements a good way to go?
For many of us in wintertime, we're going to want to supplement. You're going to look for a food-based vitamin D that's in a fat, because vitamin D requires a fat medium to absorb. That's why it's so prevalent in fatty foods. You're also you may want to just go for the old standby, which is cod liver oil. It's relatively inexpensive, and manufacturers are putting in citrus flavors, which is wonderful. And for 1 tablespoon, you can get 3 days worth of vitamin D.
Wow. Okay, that's impressive. Now, let's talk about some of the benefits. Can vitamin D help with maintaining a healthy weight? You kind of hear more about this these days.
So that's an interesting idea, and researchers have looked at that because there is a clear link between people with obesity and a lower amount of vitamin D. So the thought was, or the idea was, that there's a possible link between supplementing with vitamin D and encouraging weight loss. What they found is not conclusive as far as weight loss is concerned. However, women that were tested with a supplementation of vitamin D did lose body fat. So there is a possibility that you will transform your body and maybe not move the scale extraordinarily well when your vitamin D levels are optimal.
Okay, so now let us know this. Are there any specials that you guys have right now for our viewing audience?
Absolutely. If you're looking to lose weight in a healthy, safe way, please come visit us. Your viewers can visit us online at idealu.us or give us a call and schedule a complimentary consultation to see if Ideal You is right for you. If you decide to work with us, we have a special. Just tell us one of the programs that didn't work for you in the past, and we will give you $100 off your program.
There you go, doctor. Thank you so much for joining us today.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
To learn more about how Ideal You can help you lead a healthier lifestyle, including how they can help you reach your goal weight, call 844-278-4443 or visit the website idealu.us.